So if you know me, you know there's a lot of shit that I don't like. Even if you don't know me, now you do. There's a lot of shit that I don't like. And one thing that I really don't like is the fakeness of social media. Honestly, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, because I see all the shit people post on social media. I see how people act on these platforms, and I just get very, very confused. Like, you guys see the shit that I see, right? You see Speed, and I like Speed. In one of my other videos, I even said that Speed needs to be acknowledged more, right? He should be. But the nigga is also stupid as shit. And a lot of the shit he does is literally a character. And I'm not even sure he knows where the real Speed and fake Speed starts. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to all his rage clips or some shit like that, like, I completely understand some of it is real, right? Some of this nigga's actually just crazy as fuck. And then other times you see the rage and it's like, what person in their right mind would say this after they get mad? And that's just one aspect of social media that I see all the time. Obviously, I follow him, I'm subscribed to him, I watch his shit from time to time. Sometimes he's funny, but it's like, it's to the point where everybody on social media is a fucking character. You honestly don't know who's real and who's fake. And it's the realer you are, sometimes the less amount of followers you have, even though you should have more followers for being that real. And the faker you are, the more followers you have, you know? So the realer, the less, the faker, the more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if that makes sense. I bet you guys understand what I'm saying though, right? That's why I can respect a guy like Andrew Tate, because even though not everything he was saying was politically correct, at the same time, at least the nigga was being authentically himself. But then you go on to the other side, and there's a lot of motherfuckers who grift. There's a lot of people who sit up here and want to suck off the fake niggas. They don't want to appraise the real people. They don't want to be like, okay, even though this person, I don't agree with them, at least what they're saying is real. They're being themselves. You know what I'm saying? Why do we praise people who are fake, but we don't praise people who are real, who are not afraid to say things that they truly believe? This is the reason why you get a whole lot of people that's only on the left. You ever realize that? You ever realize how every single political commentator or whatever that's popular is on the left? None of them are on the right, because I guess the right is seen as racist and the left is not racist and progressive and all this other shit, when that couldn't be further from the truth. You understand there's a lot of Democrats who are racist, right? Depending on what their beliefs are. Some of these motherfuckers are truly racist. They really do not necessarily think black people are the enemy or they want to kill black people, but more in the sense of they think that we're stupid. The way I see it nowadays is I really do think that every or most big social media personalities are like characters, because even if somebody believes something, they can't say it. It's just crazy to me how people nowadays just can't be themselves. And the more authentically you that you are, again, people don't want to follow that. People want to follow all the fakeness and all the bullshit that goes on and all this other shit. There's a reason why there are social media personalities who spend over $100 an hour on fake private jets so they can pose and act like they're really on a real one. It's just so they can impress everybody else and or get the attention of someone else with money. You can't get nowhere in life unless you have money. And if you don't have money, you can't get nowhere in life, right? But if you also don't have money, you can also fake it like you do, and then you can meet people who actually do have money and actually like boost you up. There's a reason you see so many fake ass giveaways where you have to follow 90 other people just to not win anything or never see the real person who actually won. Maybe because they're all scams. They're all scams. I really think most of this is just a big ass scam. And then some of these dudes are scumbaggy enough to literally scam their own fans out of clothes, out of money, pump and dump crypto scams and all this other shit. Nigga, I'm telling you, it's awful. It's like this type of platform, all these platforms kind of infect the brains of whoever's in them. You see these people, right? They start off humble. They have maybe like 100K subs. They're making videos. They care about their fans. Then they get big. They get rich. They get a lot of money. Boom. All of a sudden, they sit up here and think that this was just meant to happen. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just some happy accident they got big. No, nigga. It was a happy accident you got big. People need to realize, in order to get big on social media, you need consistency and you need luck. That's all it takes, to be quite honest with you. And some people forget that part. I just don't like when, even if they are humble and they are themselves, some of the time, more often than not, they get such a big head and they think that nobody can touch them and they're just that nigga and all this other shit. Nigga, we see it all the time. Pretty Boy Fredo, OSN, people like that who get big and then all of a sudden they think that they're him. They think that they're that guy. No, you got lucky and then you capitalize on it, which is good. You should capitalize on it if you get lucky. But still, if it wasn't for the fans, you'd be absolutely nothing. And these people need to remember that. Overall, I didn't make this video because I'm mad that I'm not popular and I'm not big and I'm not where these people are at. No, I made this video because literally I see it all the time. How social media kind of infects people's brains and make them think a certain way that they normally would not think or shouldn't think at all. You got people who are trying to keep up with rappers and athletes and entertainers, and they're going broke while doing it. Even rappers themselves, even other rappers who aren't making as much money, spend $30,000 on watches when they could really spend it in a place that would make sense. They could really invest the money into something greater. Why do you think Jay-Z is a billionaire? He would be broke right now if he didn't invest that money into these big companies that he's helped build up. And I'm not mad at people for being big on social media. That's not what I'm mad at, right? Because it could easily happen to me. It can happen to anybody. Any video can blow up, get 1 million views, boom. Now you just capitalize off that. You're a big time content creator. Literally, that's how easy this shit is. But it's like, I just don't like how kids are growing up seeing this shit. That's the one thing I don't like, is the children that are seeing this and trying to emulate that type of lifestyle that they do, you know? You go on TikTok, and I remember the devious licks trend or some shit was going on. Kids were literally stealing projectors out of their fucking classrooms for some social media clout. And again, some of this is just a person issue, I get it, but it's like, bro, how the fuck do you manage to steal an entire sink out of a goddamn bathroom? How do you niggas manage to do that shit? And it's all for clout, man. It's not money, it's literally clout, man. Clout is a hell of a drug. I think clout may be the new form of currency up in this bitch, because literally there are people who will do shit just for likes and views than actual money. If you ever, and I mean ever, saw me do some stupid shit like that, it's for money, nigga. I'm earning a big ass bag from it. But if I'm not earning money from it, what the fuck do I look like doing some stupid shit like that? But that's how some people think nowadays. This is how children, some children anyways, are thinking. They're thinking, let me just do this for likes and views and no money. No money at all. Niggas is still broke. Niggas is sitting up here doing social experiments, not really social experiments, asking stupid ass questions for literally no money, and they're still broke. Niggas ain't got shit to show for it. Overall, maybe I just sound bitter. Maybe I sound stupid. Maybe clout isn't a drug. Maybe social media isn't fake and I'm just looking at the wrong things. You guys help me out. Let me know if I'm bugging or not, please, because I really need to understand. That being said, if you're new here and you kind of like this video, like it, please, subscribe, dislike it, comment, anything. Nigga, I need some form of engagement, because I can really not necessarily turn this into a series, but there's a lot of shit I don't like. Now, I don't know if people want to hear the shit that I don't like. Nobody really cares, but I do, so fuck you.